Okay, here's how to actually make money in print selling AI without selling automations, chatbots, and that boring shit. Because guys, unlike most people, I don't feel excited selling AI automations. I prefer AI videos, which are more creative, more fun, and have made me, you'll see here, like 15 grand in sales. Here, 14 grand in sales per client, 4 grand per client here. And these AI videos to me are, again, more fun, more creative, and more fulfilling in a sense. Now, if you can't sit through a 10-minute video and you need like simulation, then frankly, you might be a retard. Go back to watching TikToks with Brett Scales and TJR, or Twitter posts about Kaizenat and FaZe Clan members, because guys, to change your life, you need to sit down, listen, and pay attention to things that can help you change your life. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so how do you sell and print with AI? Especially for someone with no experience in sales, no past case studies, no client results. Maybe you're shy, maybe you're reserved, you're awkward, you're quiet, you're an introvert. Maybe you are an immigrant, maybe you have an accent, maybe you're like me, you talk real fast, or you stutter, right? So how do you do sales and sell AI with all these limiting beliefs? Now, I'm sure you've seen all these Instagram reels of closers who are just, great salesmen. There's on the call with the prospects, closing them, painfuls, easy closes, laydowns, and you're like, wow, that's cool, right? But that's not me. And guys, yes, that is not you because they're playing characters. Those videos aren't real. In the real world, that is not sales. In fact, to sell AI, you don't sell AI, right? So first lesson is do not sell AI. In fact, don't even sell. Don't sell at all. Do not sell. Now, to break this down for you, today we'll pull some scripture from the bookshelf of sauce and knowledge. Okay, so let's pick this one, Triggers by Joe Sugarman. And in chapter 6, page 34, Joe goes over the TV salesman secret. So there was a TV salesman who works at a TV store, and what he realized is when prospects and customers came to the store and they walked to the TV. And they, back then, those old TVs, they used like those little dials on the TV for the volume, the channels on the TV. That was a high chance of an increase in sales because now they're interacting with the TV, right? They're walking to the TV, the little knobs, volume, channels, etc., right? They're interacting with it. That increased sales versus people who just came to the store, right? Saw it, didn't go up to it, they didn't buy. Now, what the fuck does this have to do with selling AI? Well, this is a lesson in demonstration. Now, a lot of you guys love cars. You love the Ferraris, the Lambos, the Corvettes, the Porsches, or I guess Porsches, some say, right? Fast cars. You guys love cars. I don't give a fuck about cars. Since I was young, I couldn't care less about cars, okay? To me, a car is a means to go from point A to point B. But you guys love cars. So let's apply this example to your life, okay? So when you want to buy a car, what do? You drive to the dealership, right? And then the salesman says, hey, you want to test drive the car? Why is that? Because they know if you test drive that car, that's going to increase the chance of you buying the car right there on the spot. Okay? So again, involvement, ownership, and demonstrations. Now for me and those who are more artistic, not autistic, artistic, right? I play and love guitars. So here's my Stingray, a little quick flex for you guys, okay? I love guitars. And whenever I go to buy one, in Guitar Center, I will sit down and I will play the guitar. And then that's going to increase the odds of me buying the bass, the guitar, or the whatever it is, okay? So again, involvement, ownership, and demonstration. So the lesson here is that demonstrations has been a cornerstone of selling stuff for a long time. You go to Whole Foods, you go to the store, you get free samples. If you're one of the few, females who watch my videos, you go to Macy's or Sephora, what happens? They give you a free sample of the perfume or, free makeup, whatever makeup done for you at Sephora. So again, demonstrations, involvement, ownership. That's how you sell without selling or being good at sales, okay? Now, what makes a good demonstration? And there are a few key parts to this. So what I'll do is I'll show you a little graph here. It's a pyramid, right? It's not a pyramid scheme, you motherfuckers. It's a pyramid. And I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to actually create the best demonstrations that work today, right? Not back then, but today in the age of AI. So this pyramid shows you the levels of leverage to buy, sell, interact with, consume either a product or service in the era of AI. And there are 7 levels to this pyramid. What we'll do is go through the top 3 levels. So level 7, 6, and 5, and I'll explain why they are important, then how to use those in your demonstrations or your demos. So the highest level is data and info. Now look at your parents, right? What do they consume? The news. What is that? Information. What about you? I'm sure you went to college, right? For something, so a degree or something, or school. What is that? Information. So people always prioritize information because information to them is safety and security, because the more they know, right, the smarter they get, And of course, the more money they can earn, the more things they can, do in life, or travel and be free. And of course, be safe in a safe house and safety, from war and crime. Okay. So again, knowledge is always going to be the top of the pyramid. That is information. Now, knowledge can also mean to, books, my bookshelf of sauce and knowledge too, right? That is knowledge, right? That is information. That is data. Now, the most richest companies, of the last decade are all built on data and information. Facebook, Meta, TikTok, it's a big one. Google, right? They're all getting your data, right? Mine too, right? All our data, and they sell and they trade data to make money. So again, data, guys, will always be one of the highest and most prioritized levels of leverage to either make money or, to, grow your wealth. So for demonstrations, you need to have info and data. Okay. Now the next level is AI. So guys, we live in the AI era, the AI age of ChatGPT, Claude, Midjourney, Poppy, all these AI tools. Just the word AI in any form of marketing or service is going to bring you clients or bring you some money. Okay. Now, don't just use the word AI. Actually use AI tools, in your offer or your service to make money and acquire clients. And then from there, fulfill on that service or fulfill on that promise. And then below that, there is media at level 5. So guys, right now, as you know, media controls the world. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all these platforms, Twitter. He or she who controls, the attention and the scroll and the eyeballs controls, the wallets, the credit cards, and the money. So we need to, again, combine all these three things of the media, AI, and information to then sell, or, better yet, demonstrate AI to people to make money and print with AI. Okay, so now let's combine all these into one awesome demonstration. Now, the best way to demonstrate your AI services or your AI skill, it's always going to be through a video like this. And where do you host that video? So you record a video like this, again, showing your face and your skills on screen, and you host that video on either Loom or Wistia. Now, these are free to use, so right, no I'm broke excuse, they're free to use. Get them, get a login, and upload your video onto Wistia or Loom. Now, what do you show in those videos to persuade them and influence them, convince them to give you money for your AI service or your AI skills? Well, your video must cover these key aspects. So the first step is showing them that you understand them, because most of these business owners, they see their business as their home, their baby, their house, their castle, security. And do you as a person allow strangers that you don't know into your house? No. So if you can show them that you understand them, right, then you can come into their business and orgasm, whatever, right? And you can help them make money with AI. But to do that, you must first show that you understand them as a friend or a person. Now, how do you do that? Well, the way I do this is like this. I gather all the information about the business, their website, their marketing, their ads, their etc., what they do. And I place that into my AI, which you'll see here. It does an analysis of their business, and my AI does an analysis of their business, what they offer, what they do, who they sell to, and most importantly, how they can make more money with their marketing right here. And what I do is I share this information with, the potential clients, because now I can show them, hey, here's where you are right now, right? You're lacking some Fiji, right? This, I have this, right? I have the information to make you more money. Do you want this? And I'm literally, again, using, guys, information, the top leverage, information and knowledge and secrets to show them that, hey, I'm using AI to gain more insight and knowledge on your offer and market to help you make more money. Do you want this? Okay. So first step is to show them that, one, you understand them, and two, you have hidden knowledge or hidden information to make them more money or, more growth, sales faster. Okay. And all you do is demo this in a video like this, where you go through the information, the breakdowns, what's missing, and where they can make more money, again, using insight, knowledge, data, and AI. Now, the next criteria is showing them that you know what they want. Now, these companies do not want automations. They don't want chatbots. They don't give a fuck about that shit. All they want is to make more money and spend less time in their business. So if you can show them how your AI tool, AI service, AI skill leads to them making more money with less time in their business, they will literally say yes to you so fucking fast. Okay. So again, give them what they want. They want growth. They want sales. They want to grow more in business. That's all they want. They want to grow. Okay. So focus on growth and do not focus on tools and steps and tasks. You want to sell them on the outcome. So, hey, my AI tool, this AI Mountain Valley, right, spring water is going to help you grow, right? It's going to add this much sales or this much growth and revenue in the business in this time frame. You want to sell the goal, sell the outcome, and you want to use that through AI. Don't just sell AI, sell the growth and the outcome that is fueled by AI. And lastly, you want to give them a taste of exactly what your AI service, AI skill, AI tool can do for them. Again, guys, I sell AI videos in the form of AI video copywriting, right? So it's my goal or my job to craft for these companies and these brands AI videos using AI clones to sell their offers and services. So again, I do this through AI cloning. So what I can do is show them through video exactly what I do in my skill sets, like this video right here. Okay, let's talk AI clones. So obviously this is me. This is the real Kim speaking. And how do you clone yourself using AI, to create more ads and scale vertically for your ads, your content, video, etc. with clones, right?
So I'm not a tech guy. I don't have some crazy setup, and I'm definitely not famous online, but I still pull in 5 figures a month just from sending simple emails. No big audience, no fancy website, just a system that works. I used to be stuck in the 9 to 5 grind, always working, always tired, always worried about what happens if I get laid off. Then I found this email thing. Couple hours a week, no products, no inventory, just me, my laptop, and Wi-Fi. And get this.
And all I do is demo this in a video combined with knowledge on their business, combined with me knowing their goals and their outcomes and what they want with my demo here of the video. And that's it. Okay. That is literally it. This itself, like this video will then sell my service for me, which again allows me to make 15 grand here in commissions or like 14 grand from one client here. Again, that's all I do. I don't sell. I demonstrate because going back to triggers, since the dawn of time, guys, companies have been using demonstrations to sell anything, any and every fucking thing. Now, if you want to take this a step further and create a custom demo for each client, you can. In fact, here's a video of me doing just that for one client.
If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and you're missing teeth, then you don't have to worry about the cost of replacing them. We understand the importance of a beautiful smile and functional teeth. That's why we're running a limited time promotion to help you get your smile back. Get a single implant for as low as $999 at Steel Oral Surgery.
Afterwards, all you do is send this video to them via email or LinkedIn or Instagram, Facebook. They'll watch it, they'll be impressed. From there, you move to a sales call on Zoom. You close them. Again, just do a live demo on the Zoom call, right? Share your screen, show the exact same fucking thing on the Zoom call. You close them, you onboard them, and now congrats. You've now sold AI while being an introvert, shy, awkward person, right? With no sales skills or no sales background. And now you can print with AI in the AI gold rush like me and everyone else, okay? There we go. Now, this video was more about sales and the overall sales strategy. But if you want the more in-depth, step-by-step AI video copywriting strategy, the tools, the steps, what to do when, then watch this video right here.